in October of 1979 in a letter to the Canadian Cancer Society suggesting he run across Canada to raise money for cancer research. The events that followed are unparalleled in our history. One person single-handedly and single-legged running halfway across the country, raising more money than anyone to find a cure for the disease that had cost him a leg, and in doing so uniting Canadians in a common cause that became known as the Marathon of Hope. Terry Fox is dead, but his spirit lives on, a spirit of unflinching courage and determination that inspired an outpouring of admiration and donations that will forever be an example to us all. Terry Fox's battle with cancer began when he was 18, when a searing pain in his right knee, which had bothered him for weeks, became so bad he couldn't get out of bed. Within hours, the diagnosis was made: osteogenic sarcoma of the knee, and the treatment was prescribed: amputation of his right leg above the knee. At the age of 18, it was stunning, and he cried. February 2nd, his doctors announced he was dying, and that only a miracle would save him. And now Terry Fox is dead, victim of the killer disease he, like no other, tried to beat. A victim? Yes. But a loser? Terry Fox showed us what we can be with hope, determination, and inspiration from within. And in a few shining, unforgettable months, ran his way into our history, our memories, our hearts.
The Terry Fox Great Canadian Hairdo, and of course the annual Terry Fox Run. Here we are again, familiar faces, a familiar routine, and many of the same volunteers. It's a great, well-organized event. We are all here today, ladies and gentlemen, this morning because the battle is not over. More money needs to be raised for cancer research. More money needs to be raised to give individuals and families hope. More money needs to be raised to honor those who have passed away because of cancer. You will hear from many of those family members later today this morning, all with stories to tell about a loved one who has passed away. I saw an amazing story in the Times Colonist yesterday about how the cancer that Terry Fox had is now curable. It means that a majority of patients not only keep their limbs, but many are also surviving the cancer.
Thank you, Terry.
Yes, let me read that line again. Surviving the cancer. That's why I'm here again. That's why we are all together for this very important event. More work, ladies and gentlemen, needs to be done. That's again why we are all here this morning, is to celebrate the advances that have been made, the incredible, exciting advances that have been made, and the exciting, positive outcomes to come in the future. And of course, we're also here to honor a true Canadian hero, Terry Fox. Folks, I'd like to thank the Saanich firefighter Rob Payton for amazing grace here this morning. Rob, great to have you back with us again here today. He'll also be playing at the start of the run at 10:30 this morning. Thanks must again go out to Alan Perry and Barry Bowman, who created the audio tribute we just heard to Terry 34 years ago, 1980. I'd like to call upon Johnny Vallis now, ladies and gentlemen. Please rise for O Canada, performed this morning by Johnny Vallis.
True
Thank you, Johnny Vallis. Before I get started, some housekeeping. She says house cleaning here. Trust me, I don't do any of that. Just kidding. Housekeeping, how's that sound? Where is Linda? Linda, by the way, would you please come up here because you never have me mention your name in the script here. You never want to be mentioned. Ladies and gentlemen, the Grand Poobah, house cleaning expert, Linda Johnstone. She does so much work, and she is so organized. Thank you for all your work. I'd like to thank St. John's Ambulance, the police, and of course the firefighters for your assistance, if needed. Always there to help. Remember to register and or give donations for the run and or the hairdo at the appropriate tents. This can also be done online. Merchandise may be purchased at the tent next to the Bald Eagles Band, who've been providing us with great music here today. Thank you to the Bald Eagles. We appreciate it. The hairdos will continue during the run until noon, so come join us after your run or walk here this morning. All guests and volunteers, please recycle your name tags. Thank you, Linda. We'll do that for sure. All participants, again, please recycle garbage. Thank you. Porta potties are located behind the bushes. Imagine something going on behind the bushes in Beacon Hill Park. Unbelievable. Are the firefighters laughing on them? Not okay. The warm-up will begin at approximately 10:20. Start of the run will begin at 10:30. The team called You Move Me has some t-shirts back over here in a box. If you're looking for a t-shirt, they put a team together. They got some t-shirts for you. At this time, I'd like to welcome a councillor in the City of Victoria who really believes in the entire community, not only the City of Victoria, but the entire region. She is a great volunteer and really believes in this community. Representing the City of Victoria, please welcome Charlene Thornton-Joe.
Thank you, Cliff. I don't know if it's good that I follow the discussion about the porta potties, but thank you. Good morning, everyone. I'd like to begin by starting this day by raising my hands to the Songhees and Esquimalt nations. In the traditional territories, we live, work, visit, and play. Haishka. It is my honor to be representing Mayor and Council to be here at this 34th annual Terry Fox Run and the 8th annual Terry Fox Great Canadian Hairdo. On April 12, 1980, Terry Fox, a true Canadian hero, launched his Marathon of Hope. That was just over 34 years ago, and to many of us, it seems like yesterday. Terry Fox was determined to complete his Marathon of Hope, and when he realized that this may not happen, he said, even if I don't finish, we need others to continue. It's got to keep going without me. So 34 years later, we keep this going, and Terry Fox is with us every step of the way. His spirit, his courage, his perseverance stays with us and reminds us why we are here, what we are striving for, what our goal is. Completing Terry's journey is so important because each and every one of us has been affected by cancer. And personally, just this week alone, I've had two friends of the family pass away, one of them who is in the paper today. Whether it is ourselves or a loved one, and we all know, just as Terry once said, dreams are made possible if you try. We know that we all dream of that day when there is a cure for cancer. And until then, this Marathon of Hope will continue, and we will do our part to keep it going for Terry's sake. Thank you.
Thank you, Charlene. This time I'd like to introduce some key people who have been instrumental in gathering individuals to have their hair dues here this morning. First of all, Chris Buey, Esquimalt Fire. Chris? He's not here yet. He's back there washing the fire truck. Okay, all right. Joe Denard, Saanich Fire. Joe, thank you for being here today. Brent Hepner, Victoria Fire. Thanks, Brent. And Jason Hodge, Oak Bay. Thanks for being with us here today. Also to AJ LeBlanc from the Victoria Fire Department for organizing members of the Firefighters Honor Guard from the 4 departments. And from the RCMP, Constable Amy Adams. Now, I'd like to draw your attention to the VIP. Wow. Head shavers. Once again, Charlene Thornton-Joe and Constable Amy Adams will be helping out with the head shaves here today. John Carbett, who has had his head shaved every year since 2007. John Carbett. Ed Bain from the...
Close enough.
Sorry. I did that on purpose, I think. I didn't have my reading glasses, Ed. Sorry. I forgot that you were here. I'm not going to live that down. Ed Bain from the QN Check. Good to see you here this morning, Ed. From CTV, Louise Hartland. Louise, thank you for being with us here today. You just ask him. You just ask him. He will tell you. He is a Canadian Football League legend. Dave Cutler. Thank you, Dave. With us every year. We really appreciate it, Dave. Thank you. Our professional hairstylist, Veronica Larson. Veronica. Donna Osach. And Luigi Porco, all from Tony's Hair Design. Thank you so much for being with us here today. Folks, this time we'd like to call upon Ellie Dufresne to sing her special song, Walking the Run.
Your part is, we're walking. We're walking. We're walking the run. As a cancer survivor, I'm walking the run. Led on by pipers neath the warm evening sun. Holding my head high, trying to stand tall, not to be defeated, to rise above all. And we rise to the heavens, we'll reach for a star. Shine down in full glory, you'll know who we are. Our spirits of wonder look down from above. On this memorable evening, we'll all reach out for love. Together, we're walking. Come on, I want to hear ya. We're walking. We're walking the run. We're walking together. We'll walk hand in hand. For sisters, for brothers, for mothers, for friends. Though stripped of some hair, robbed of some time, true courage and grace are still left behind. So we're walking together. We're walking. We're walking around. It's a run for the cure, or a relife for life. To overcome sadness, ordeal and strife. As candles get lit, casting glow on the morn, we'll join round the circle, and we know it's alright. Together, we're walking. We're walking. We're walking around. One more time. We're walking. We're walking. We're walking around. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
We now have our first group of people to have their hairdos. We have Colin Hopcraft. Colin? So, Colin, you've been growing your hair for 4 years. And trust me, at my age, I wouldn't have hair like that after 4 years. Just a thought. But anyways, you're a young man, so you're going to donate your hair. We appreciate that. Thank you so much, Colin Hop. Cal Jones, thank you for being with us here this morning. Novella Russman, who is 7 years old. Novella, give us a wave. Well, you're all looking. There it is. Okay, thank you. And the interesting thing here is that she was aiming for $500. She's got that up to $1,500. Thank you for all your hard work and being here today. Another 7-year-old. Where's Ella Steele? Ella? Ella, give us a wave, Ella. Thank you so much for being here. And they're going to have that hair donated for a wig, so I really appreciate it. Sean Owens. Hi, Sean. The curly locks been growing for a year, you told me. He also told me you were a former goon in the ECHL. Is that? No. He played Las Vegas Wranglers. He's not going to look at me now after that. Okay. And is that Mark Ralph there? Mark, how long have you been growing your hair, Mark? 6 months? Okay, well, thanks so much for being with us here today, and we'll get back with you guys. Sean, I was just joking. It's okay. All right. This is something that you've worked on so many years in close association with the Fox family. Go ahead and just say a few words on behalf of everybody today.
Thank you, sire. I had a great phone call last night with Doug Allward. Doug was Terry's best friend, and he drove the van for Terry in 1980. Doug was going today to the Coquitlam run in a park, and I said, so have you done that run before? And Doug said, no, I haven't. The funny thing is, I haven't been back to this park since Terry and I were in grade 8. And I said, wow, that'll be sort of neat. And he said, yeah, it was the first organized run Terry and I ever ran in. It was a cross-country run, and we were in grade 8. And I said, how did that go? And he goes, well, we almost didn't make it. The bus was late getting to the run, but we finally got to the starting line, and we ran as hard as we could. He said there were 30 people in the race, and I ran extra hard, and Terry ran extra hard, and we finished. And I said, way to go. How'd it go? And he goes, well, I beat Terry. And I said, oh. Well, was that a nice thing to do? And he said, well, I don't know. I just ran as hard as I could, and I finished 29th, and Terry finished 30th. And I said, oh. And he said, you know, Rob, right then, we could have stopped this running sport. But thank goodness we didn't. So that's a story Doug told, and he said, I haven't told anybody that story. And I said, make sure you tell them tomorrow at the run. He says, no, I don't like talking in front of crowds. So anyway, so that was Doug Allward. Last night we had the movie here, which was fantastic, and I made the announcement prior to the movie that every year we have a falling star. And last night we had an amazing falling star come out right on time. It was phenomenal. And it was sort of like Terry, I think, and Betty saying, thanks to all the volunteers across the country, thanks to all the provincial directors, thanks for making those donations where 84 cents out of every dollar goes to making a difference for cancer research at the Terry Fox Research Institute. So thanks to all of you for coming down today.
Please come forward with your donations. This is such a key part of what we do here every year. So I know we have some major presentations from the firefighters who have, over the last few years, have really gotten heavily involved in this event. We really appreciate it. So come on forward here. Just push forward. You're a firefighter. Just, rough and tumble and all that, right? So what's your name?
My name is Joel Denard, and I'm here on behalf of the Saanich Fire Department.
On behalf of Saanich Fire, and what is the total here today?
This is a check for $2,500.
$2,500 from Saanich Fire. So how did you go about raising this?
We just do different events, and we raise money any way we can. This afternoon we have another event we're going to for a bridal shower, and we do everything we can for every buck.
Wow, okay. That's somewhat interesting, isn't it? All right, thank you for being here. And we appreciate the help from Saanich Fire. Thank you so much. There it is. $2,500. Thanks, guys. Thank you. Fire departments here. No, I'm not going to mention what I always mention about amalgamation. Oh, okay, just kidding. So, Brent from Victoria Fire, what have you got for us today?
On behalf of Victoria Firefighters Charitable Foundation, we have $2,500 for the Terry Fox Foundation.
$2,500 for Victoria Fire. So I got to hold that up. Fantastic. So is there any story behind how some of the fundraising you guys did?
I'd say the majority of the fundraising for this one was done from the calendars.
All the calendars. You know, I did have one, but I misplaced it.
We'll get you another one.
I know you will. Ladies, we do like the calendar, don't we? Yes, we do, ladies. Yes, okay. Why'd I say we? All right. So we have a Esquimalt in Oak Bay, I would imagine. Next up, Esquimalt Fire. I like that dress uniform. Well, Dave, you don't get a chance to wear that enough, do you?
No, I don't.
No. You look good in it, by the way. Instead of turnout gear, the dress uniform. That'll look great in the fire truck, won't it? Okay, from Esquimalt Fire, what do you got here today for us?
We got $2,208.
$2,208.
Right, and the majority of it has been coming from the Goon, Sean Owens, and Mark Ralph there.
From the Goon, Sean Owens. Oh, jeez. Is he smiling?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good, all right. So, because he's been growing those curly locks for, what, a year now, right?
Yeah, I think they just wanted an excuse to grow their hair out.
Well, he told me, we'll talk to him, he told me that he was right, as they say, right down to the bone a year ago, and now he's got the curly locks, so that would have looked, you know what? You have great hockey hair. That would have looked great under the helmet, wouldn't it? Indeed. He's not even smiling now. Okay, Dave, thank you so much. Hold that up again for us, all right, from Esquimalt. Just over 22. Thank you very much. Oak Bay, come on through. Hi. No, I probably. Oh, we got your. Thankfully, you have a name tag on, because I know I've introduced you once here this morning, but I've already forgotten. Jason Hodge. Jason, tell us your story from Oak Bay Fire.
I've been on almost 2 years now. Grew up in Oak Bay, went to the high school there, so it's kind of nice to get back to the community. We got a check here for the Terry Fox Foundation from the Oak Bay Fire Department Charitable Foundation, $500.
Thank you so much from Oak Bay. And anything special in your fundraising over there?
A lot of it just calendar sales as well, and some tree recycling, things like that, just throughout the year.
I see your T-shirt says Charitable Foundation, so it's something that your department believes in year-round then.
We try and do it as much as we can for the community and just show our face, just doing all these community events and trying to raise money for the foundation. A lot of it does go to the schools as well in Oak Bay, so yeah.
Well, Jason, it's great to hear your story, because grew up in Oak Bay, now serving Oak Bay. That's a great story. Congratulations to you. Jason Hodge from Oak Bay Fire.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you. I'd like to thank all of the Terry's helpers here, the team leaders, for all their assistance in making today's event happen. We really appreciate your support. Without your help, we couldn't get this done. Doug Lamb. Step forward, please. Doug Lamb. Doug scared me. Pardon me? And Graham, okay. I got that here, actually. Doug and his brother Graham have been organizing victorious Terry Fox runs for many years. This time, Doug would like to say a few words and give you some instructions regarding today's run. Oh, I'm going to turn it over to Graham.
Good morning, boys and girls, mums and dads, everybody. Thank you very much for coming to the 34th annual Terry Fox Run at Mile Zero. Remember, we're here to honor Terry. This is a wonderful course, probably the most beautiful in Canada, so please enjoy it. It's not a competitive run. Take your time, please. It's hot. There's water at the turnaround. Close to St. Charles, there's also going to be water at the start-finish line. So please also give generously. We really appreciate you coming out, and we hope you have fun, and please bring someone back next year. Anything else, Doug?
I was just going to say that this being the 34th annual Terry Fox Run, this is my 10th year as a run director here in Victoria. I started back in 1981, and I was down in the States at the time, and I actually had organized a run at Purdue University. It was the first year I did it. There's a little graphic down there on the bottom of that board. It was given to me by a friend down there in the States, and it's something that I think you could look at and appreciate. It says, "People die, dreams don't." So it is really great of you to be here. Next year being number 35, look forward to some bigger and better things. I was just amazed to see the crowd here today. It looks good. We're going to start the run promptly at 10:30. There'll be a bit of a warm-up with Laura Lazone, and we'll get everybody to walk over to the start area. I was getting a bit concerned sometimes with the numbers dropping sometimes because Linda's event here, people were calling and emailing me and saying, well, I can't come down and run and get my head shaved as well. I don't want the head shaving. I said, no, you don't have to do that. That's just her special thing. And if you want to run, you come on down and walk, bike, whatever you'd like to do. But bring your friend down next year. 35th is looking good. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for all the hard work you do in putting this event on. Without your work, it simply does not happen. So Laura's got to be here somewhere to help us with the warm-up. Do you want to...
Yes, I have.
And, you know, I can remember, you used to have a half-hour TV show on Czech, am I right?
Okay.
Yes, you're right.
And what was it called?
It was called Body Moves.
Okay, something that I very rarely do these days. All right, so we're going to have her just... I'm being told what to say now, okay? This never happens. If you wish to take part in the hairdo, please assemble between the white ropes to my left. Your thumb is over the next words. And then proceed as directed. That way the flow of traffic will assist everyone involved. Thank you. Body moves. You know, that was, until Ed Bain got on the weather over there at Czech, that was the highest rated show on Czech, right after the Nanaimo report, right? Yes. Yeah.
This is a little secret. When they actually canceled Body Moves because they had 7 years in the can, as they said, they did offer me the weather girl job.
Oh, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have brought that up. Folks, tomorrow's morning show is going to be a bit of a duke-up, as they say in hockey. Okay.
But I decided to return to university instead. And now we celebrate Ed.
Oh, there. Great save. See? No, you don't need to be mic'd here for this. You're just going to move.
No, I am going to use your mic.
Okay.
And I was told it's hard to get it away from you.
Okay, it's yours.
But you hand it over when you are ready to hand it over.
I'm ready now.
Yeah, I'm just going to go right in the front. I'm just going to introduce the band first because they have a song that
I'm back. I'm the warm-up girl. It's my favorite job every year. I'm so thankful that all of you are here, whether for the head shave, whether for walking, running, biking, skateboarding, cycling, etc. Two things are going to happen. I have been invited to do the warm-up, and I will be doing that shortly. And the second thing that's happening is I also hang out with one of the band members, the Bald Eagles band, and they have a special song that they actually wrote for Terry called Running for Your Life. And actually one of the band members, Kevin, do you want to wave, Kev? Is the fellow that wrote the song, and my husband is next to him in his hippie shirt. He's just like a grown-up hippie, you know. Anyway, they're just going to play that song right now, just to honor Terry. It's a wonderful song, and then we'll just do about a 3 or 4 minute warm-up, and then we'll send you on your way, and we should be right on time at 10:30. So I'm just going to turn it over to the band for Running for Your Life.
Storm big enough to slow him down. The crowds are all around him, pays no attention down.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lara.
Eagles. Running for your Let's start with a great big stretch up, big breath in. I want you to just shake and shimmy all the way down. Watch your neighbors on this one, though. Reach and reach and reach and reach. Big breaths in and out. Two more. Little change. Let's just shake it out a little. Little clap and a clap.
And for your baby. So if you're feeling good, then
Little change. Shoulders up and down and up and down and up and down. Now I want you to roll them back and roll them back and roll them back and bring them forward, forward and forward. Thank you. Good, and up and down, up and down, up and down. Good, little change. Side to side, knees bending just a little. We're gonna warm up hips and thighs. Little change, we're gonna start over and hold. Knee over the foot, body tall. Other side. Good job. And come center. I want you to just push those heels into the ground. Toe and heel and toe and heel. Couple more. Little change. We're gonna lift and down and lift and down. Body nice and tall. Good. 4 to go. 3 and 2 and 1. Little change. You're gonna kick back. Nice and gentle. Little warm up for the knee. Back and back. 2 more. Good. Little walk and run on the spot. Great big tall stretch up. Good, and release. One more time. Big stretch up. And little change. Big step forward. Back heel down. You're going to lean forward. Use your thighs for support. Feel a stretch in the back of the leg. Good job. Big step forward. Other leg back.
You running?
No.
Put a flag in here.
You guys excited? You want to race?
Welcome to the world of cutbacks.
Yeah.
We're part of that too.
It's kind of fun.
Sorry for. I love to. I'm just trying to. I'm not gonna get it by the time. If you had to wait, like I could wait like wait 5 seconds.
Go right down here. They get 5 seconds.
Hello. Hey, good job! Good job! Look at you!
Good girl.
Look at her. Aw. I love it.
Where did she run?
Well, it's a 5K route, but she ran the whole 5K. It doesn't look like it, but we're gonna say she did. We're gonna say she did.
Anyhow,
Are you alright?
Well done.
Good job, buddy.
Right to the finish.
Yeah,
Brad.
Good going, Brad. Finish You know what? We come down and park over there. And
That neon shirt really helps with sprints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a 2-for-1. Because running with the stroller and... Like your whole thing's Oh yeah, I just got them.
Nice finish, ladies. Nice finish.
Vivian's going to ask you about getting some new students to the gym up at UVic.
I do that.
Way to go, Darren. Ticks and they exercise.
Absolutely. Almost done. Woo! Extra 5. Woo! No extra 5. You're done. You're done. Woo! Well done. Oh, you're getting past.
Hey, all right.
Good stuff. Nice beat you, hey? Perfect work. Way to go, Dimitri. Small sweat, small sweat, but that's okay.
Not even a sweat. You know what? We'll show this to Uncle Steve. Your Uncle Steve is a canine.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, in Nova Scotia.
Oh, cool. Yay! Good
But he doesn't have a fancy car like this, does he, Abby? What do you say?
You're welcome. Want to go and try? No?
No, we'll just watch. Well, that was fun.
Don't get many of those pictures.
No, they'll be talking about that for days.
Sorry. Okay. Gracie, back up so she can get through.
No, it's good. You can come here, honey.
Okay, okay. Wow.
Don't touch anything. Someone to take a picture of you?
Thank you, sir.
Oh my goodness. Fabulous, Grace. I didn't know you were a police officer.
I was coming over to introduce myself, plus to ask who the band is.
It's called the Bald Eagles, and I can send you their contact info if you want. They do all kinds of charity stuff. They are excellent. They've been coming now for 4 or 5 years. This 1 year because they're invited. I think they had a concert last night. Oh.
Yeah.
I saw the wife of one of the singers.
Yeah. No, that's great. How was
There've been years before they would let us put the tents up and we'd be there like 5.
So did you start?
Tents